recently, actual Janice invited us, the woman with the tattoo on her breast, invited us to her husband's birthday. And I wore a particular dress which I took to Ghana Movie Awards.
With the flowers over here.
Jesus. The comments!
But say embarrassing, Anna.
No! Bloggers took like videos of it. Flower boy. How can a guy wear this and that? You can't you. Group what is that? And this and that. I've regretted. I'm disappointed in Borga and Abeiku. Like foolish comments.
Normally it will happen on Facebook. It might normally be these political issues and you want to express your opinion, and the backlash or the feedback is very, very disturbing. I shared my opinion about an NDC policy, and someone even questioned my credential, whether I qualified to be a lecturer.
Now, this is how people's career come to an end. You know, with just one single tweet, one single post comment, you are ending people's brand, people's personality and all that. And this is why we are here to discuss hate speech, cyberbullying, unexpected negative criticisms that affect people's personalities and brand as a whole. You are watching The Signature right here at AR Multimedia Studios. We are all across social media handle at AR Multimedia Studios and exclusively on Twitter at AR Multimedia GH. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Joining us today on the show is a PR lecturer and expert from the University of Media, Arts and Communication, Mr. Fuseni Idrisu. And I also have my regular guest with me here, Borga and Abeiku from Ghana and beyond. And we have Opako as well on the show. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you very much.
Good. You know, today we have an expert here, right here, and we are going to talk about this critical issue. And let's move straight to the point, Mr. Fuseni. First of all, I just want to know: have you ever encountered this social media attacks? Any silly comment, someone have shared anything that you really feel like, hey, if I don't take it, I will lose my personality as a lecturer or an expert. Have you ever encountered that?
All right. Yes, of course. If you're a social media person, one way or the other, you may have encountered such a thing. So normally it will happen on Facebook because I'm very, very common on Facebook. I'm very active on Facebook. So it might normally be these political issues and you want to express your opinion, and the backlash or the feedback is very, very disturbing. I quite remember there was a time I shared my opinion about an NDC policy, and someone even questioned my credential, whether I qualified to be a lecturer. Just because I have expressed my views about a policy NDC was proposing, which I felt was problematic, because at the time they were complaining a lot about the economy, and I felt like, why would you be making so much noise about the economy yet you are promising heaven?
That was a post you made.
Yes, that was my offense.
Why would you?
Yeah, why would you be complaining about the economy yet you are promising heaven? Almost like a whole lot of promises that comes with financial commitment. And I felt like if you are complaining about the economy, then of course you don't have that moral right to be making such promises when you don't know where the money will be coming from. So that was just
it's a way of questioning government. Yes.
And it was serious. He questioned my credential. But then, being a professional and somebody who understands cyberbullying, I didn't go down the gutters with him.
What did they say? What was the comment like?
That's what I just said. I can't really remember the actual words, but maybe in summary, you don't qualify to be a lecturer. that was just maybe a summary, how I can put it. So I contacted this guy. I explained the import of what he has done. I made him understood that such comments are just going to be there for years to come, because the internet never dies. So whatever you put there is going to be there for your generations to come and read. So just ask yourself, were you fair to me on that comment? I'm very open. I'm an open-minded person. I'm an academic. And I'm very open-minded person. I'm open for discussion. You can have a counter opinion to what I have posted, but to doubt my credentials when you don't know me, I think that was below the belt. And I think he ate the humble pie and we become friends now.
That's good.
Yes.
But did you feel like it was an attack?
Of course, it was an attack because making any comment that seeks to mock somebody, doubt the person's credential, make the person feel less of himself is bullying, right? It's part of cyberbullying. It's not something we have to entertain and encourage on social media platforms.
Opako, I mean, have you encountered such things online before? And maybe it happened to a friend or maybe your favorite personality on social media? Or have you heard about some? Have you seen some before? Any of this arts?
Yes, but it's something that I don't want to talk about because
Oh, please talk about it for me.
The
eh?
person who did it
Mhm.
is my body, but for some reason she didn't know it was me.
Or someone did that to you on social media?
Yes, she's my close person, but for some reason I don't know. She was actually on a live production,
Mm.
and she was talking about someone defrauding her and all that. So I came to meet the live. So when I came, I was like, oh, she should take it easy and just leave everything to God. That's all I said.
Mhm.
And she was like, am I kidding her? All the money, she should just leave it to God. And I was like, oh, I don't mean she should just let the fraudster go. But you see, it's a situation that she's in now.
Yeah.
And with God, everything is
Possible.
I took an insult for only God knows how many minutes.
On on social
On
media.
a live show.
Oh.
Like social media, TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok live.
Or they got to live.
She was having a TikTok live.
Live.
And telling what she's going through.
Okay.
Somebody defrauding her of some
Yeah.
huge amount of money.
Mm.
So, you see, when you follow somebody and the person is on live, you get a notification.
Yes.
So, as soon as I picked my phone, I saw the notification of she being on live or TikTok live. So, I joined. So, when I joined, I was like, she should calm down and leave everything to God. And she got pissed. And this is what happened. She talks a little bit and she comes back to fire me. She talks a little bit, she comes back to fire me. So for like 5 minutes, she was on my case. She explains herself, vent the pain a little bit, and she will come and say, hey, you this the way she was insulting me. Eh? But till now, she didn't know it was me. This I'm saying was just last week. She didn't know it was actually me. She was giving it to me left and right, telling me like back and forth. So later on, all I did was I just on the live I was like, I'm sorry if she actually didn't understand what I was trying to say. So I'm sorry. Then somebody joined her. I mean, live, you get people who can join your live.
Yeah.
Then I think she drifted from my case to a different case and I went off. So sometimes it happens. You just post something, people wouldn't even take their time to understand.
You feel like they didn't make a second thought and just comment.
People are like that. People are in a haste to just pass a comment. When they see something, instead of they taking their time to understand where the person is coming from, out of nowhere, they just because you've said something that they are not happy about. But honestly, as we're all sitting here, I may say something that will not go down. Well
exactly, yeah. But it's not comments alone. People also make posts, sometimes videos, or bit to me to TikTok. A whole full 30 minutes of a discussion is to insult someone or say something bad about a brand or personality. Abeiku, I know you are very loud.
I was waiting for you to ask.
I know you are that loud on TikTok. Have you ever encountered that before?
A lot. When TikTok was not in existence, I think TikTok came in 2020. So it was there. It was there before. So I used to act this movie on City TV, The Hairdressers, and I happened to play a role which not like a gay role, but like when you go to other salon, you see other guys behaving like girls, but they're not gays. So I happened to play that role, and the comments which came was bad.
Tell us some.
It got to a time I told my director that I want to quit because it's too much for me. At that time, I was in Lagos, level 300, I think. performing at. So, how can a human being write this? Has LGBT given CCTV an amount of money to produce a movie like this? Those time on Facebook and Instagram. And that movie was produced by CCTV. Yeah, it was a 9 series they did. So I went to that comment and I wrote something and said, it's only weak minds discuss about people. What is it wrong about this movie?
But what do you think the person saw and then classifies as
maybe
LGBTQ?
Because I was behaving like that.
Like a female.
Yes, but such a person, you are a barbarian. Yes. So, I do skits. I'm a TikTok influencer with Dickens Abakuma, and do this local content creating, like using our local dialects and fancy. So a lot of people come to our post. Recently, actual Janice invited us, the woman with the tattoo on her breast, invited us to her husband's birthday. And I wore a particular dress which I took to Ghana Movie Awards. I repeated that dress.
I think I saw the flowers over here.
The comments.
But say embarrassing,
no, it's
not
it's fashion. It's a vest, so it's what's it called? What kind of
petticoat?
Petticoat. But I made my designer to do some style here.
But they say flowers is for females, right?
It's not a flower. It's a material. And I took it to Ghana Movie Awards, and I said, let me shape you. So I took it to this woman's husband's birthday party. And the bloggers were there. And the bloggers took like videos of it. Come and see. Flower boy. How can a guy wear this and that? You can't you. Group what is that? And this and that. I've regretted. I'm disappointed in Borga and Abeiku. Like foolish comments. And so I have time. I have time to address everyone. I can go to your DM and chat you and say, okay, my lawyer will come for you. Me.
Since we have an expert here, let me ask this. We've all had mind here, it wasn't an issue. Mind here wasn't an issue. It was just somebody who is emotional and so she's
Abeku's one is very serious.
No, mind here. I'm telling you, till now she doesn't even know it's me. But my issue is mostly the celebrities go through a lot of this. I mean, the popular ones. Before we came here, we were discussing one or two things before we started the show. Let me go to City Max TV. Let me start from Max TV. Recently, Sinaso came out with an EP. It's an album or EP, and she did a video promoting the song in a tank top. I mean, exposing the tummy a little bit. She has a beautiful tongue. Trust me, very flat and nice. I love it. It's an act. No, see, if you don't understand certain profession, you don't get into it. Okay. It's an act. When you are being an actor, actress, whatever, musician, you should understand the principle of the act. So the girl is just promoting the song. If the girl was to wear an office suit or something, people won't even pay attention to it. They might have not even recognized her. But the moment she wore a tank top and a beautiful thing like the tummy was showing, it became a talk of issue. Now, Big Quiz, my own offer. And that boy now, I didn't know say a boat or say a ship. What can it say?
I said canoe.
As a eagle nest. That small boy who is now trying to occupy a space like an atom or molecule. How do you call it? Trying to occupy a space in a certain element. Had the guts to come sit on TV, throwing shots to a female who is strive so hard to build something to a certain point. Or no amankwa Trump or no. That boy now is a taspino.
I respected that guy.
Because he was sitting with Big Quiz and he felt Big Quiz is there.
Yeah.
So he also had the guy telling Big Quiz is my uncle. That's how I call him Wafa. and bigger question insulting Sinaso, telling Sinaso, say, where Jimmy, come on, where Jimmy is saying.
In that case, what kind of question do you want?
So I want to ask
yes,
the expert that can Sinaso take them on? Is there any legal thing backing that? Because to me, the insult is one, tarnishing her image is two. All that she's built
thing they said that
is at a risk.
Her image.
Of course, telling her say we're Jimmy.
Okay.
Now first non dresses her. She say dress it and that way you know. Hello.
In a way that you think is affecting the brand.
Why won't it affect the brand?
All right. See, there's a problem here. I read a book some years back titled Clash of Civilization by Samuel P. Huntington. And it argues that a time will come where Western civilization is going to permeate through other cultures. And I think it's trying to make sense around this time because mostly we tend to see the way people dress clash with our so-called traditional ways we know in Ghana here. And people find that uncomfortable. People find that highly not to be culturally ethical. But then there are ways that you can express opinion about somebody's dressing without kind of disrespecting the person or kind of attacking the person's personality, right? And we can do that, well. The problem is that, you see, we have become so engulfed in these issues of personal attack that, you see, my friend Paco trying to correct somebody also dwell in the same attack by calling that young boy name. You know, that's also unfair to him if we are practical. In terms of the legal bit of it, I'm not a lawyer. I wish I were. But then I believe people can take other people who attack their brands on because your brand is what you have.
Yeah.
Your brand pays you, it feeds you. So if somebody is attacking that brand, you have every right to take the person on for defamation suit to be compensated and all that. So I don't know, the artist involved or the personality involved, he can take that one on.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, you in your submission you said I did same thing as I was complaining about.
Yes.
It's true, very well. You see, when you give yourself the chance, they will devour you. A guy who is now trying to pick up couldn't respect himself, sat on a national television ridiculing a woman. Me, I don't believe in women and men and women, everybody is equal, being it a woman, but sitting on a television to ridicule somebody who has worked hard to a certain level that you've not even started. He deserves more insult than what he did to somebody.
Well, so you see, two wrongs will never make a right.
I get you very well. I'm not defending.
If he's standing that low to attack somebody's personality, we know better. We can correct him. We can say things we feel he didn't say well. We can put him on the right path, but to also attack the person's personality using those words, I think is also not fair. Then we wouldn't be solving the problem. We'd rather be promoting what we seek to address. So I don't know.
I understand you. What I didn't even understand at all is the media house came to apologize. But I haven't. Okay, maybe they've done it, but I haven't seen it. I was expecting all of them to be on the same show and apologize. So as we all understand that, okay, as I said, the man involved, I'm very close to him. But you see, when it comes to issues like this,
you think it's really having
because the same person
effect,
as
right?
bigger quiz. I don't think if anybody does that to him,
You
come back.
he's also a brand.
That's a problem.
I don't think he will be ever happy.
But in what way could that affect Sinaso's brand?
Oh, what are you saying? Okay. I don't know if I
For
can.
the sake of the viewers, yes.
Because she feels she's doing something well to promote her brand. Now people are chastising her. It will make her feel, hey, and I didn't mean and it means
It will damn the spirit.
Charlie, the spirit, it will kill her.
So in the case where you said you want to come in, okay.
I think that we citizens of Ghana or youth of Ghana are abusing freedom of speech. The words freedom of speech. Because it's part of our freedom, rights and freedoms. So we think that we can just stand up and talk anyhow to someone. I think if we have some measures that if you talk bad to someone, the person can sue you. I think you stop all these things. Because once upon a time, people came saying a lot of things against what's her name, Empress Gipty, and she came on social media saying that yes, anyone who talks ill about her, she's going to call her lawyer for the person, something like that, and post it. So I think if our musicians or our actors can start these, people will not disobey them or disrespect them. Because for me, if you do that to me, I'll be pissed, and I can't do that to you because I respect your brand, and you have to respect me as a brand.